What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be showing off a Pekka deck that is not only viable, but it's really strong. Some of you may have already seen it in CCGS, but I finally, after watching those matches, kind of saw a Pekka deck and was like, okay, I should try this. And I really actually love the deck, and in the past I haven't liked Pekka at all, just because it's kind of clunky at times. But in this meta, to where it can slay all the ground beatdown, Giant Golem, it's really good against Executioner, Night Witch. Well, Night Witch on defense can deal with it with the bats, but if you zap or have a baby dragon behind it, actually does really well. It can take her down. And there's just a lot of possibilities. Battle Ram, he's good against 3 Musket as well. Like, he just works well within this meta and within this deck. And I absolutely am in love with like the spell bait aspects of this deck. You can bait out Log and punish really hard. Use Battle Ram to punish a lot. These 2 cards punish a lot. Also, Dark Gob, I love Dark Gob. I always have in Spellbait, and he's really good against Graveyard. Baby Dragon's really good against Graveyard. I would consider this a Graveyard counter deck. It does really good because nothing's really too vulnerable to poison in this deck, and nothing's too vulnerable to Executioner. So this deck really good against Graveyard. It pretty much beats every other meta deck, or at least has a good matchup. The one thing that obviously you will lose to is you don't have much air defense. So Lava Hound can beat it, but I actually beat a Lava Hound earlier. So far in a grand challenge, I'm 10-1 with this. And I guess let's go ahead and get into some replays, and I'll kind of show you how it's played. It's more of a... Pekka isn't your win condition Battle Ram is, so you usually try to split push and pressure both lanes. It's not the easiest to use, but if you get a hand of it, it's really solid. I lost one match, but I got behind. I made a really dumb mistake early on, and then just kind of... I just kind of gave up because it was like I lost a tower for free, and I was even in Elixir, so I was like, whatever. Actually, I may have been behind an Elixir too. I may have over-defended. But anyway, let's start off. So, showing off the Lava Hound, like, terrible matchup. But, it's one you can win. Okay, so this is kind of the same as some old matchups where you just have so much ground, but you have a really strong attack. You can pressure really well. You can 3-crown. So, you can't really defend. Early on, I tried to defend a little bit just because single Elixir you kind of can. And I try to get myself the correct rotation. I do try to punish still. I want to take advantage of that Baby Dragon. I do get some damage here. But in all honesty, other than Dark Goblin maybe sniping away a balloon, you don't really have a balloon / Lava Hound tank killer. You don't have like, but that's okay. It's okay. Like I said, this is, and Lava Hound actually, because of all the Executioner, Tornado, and Night Witch, isn't seen that much. So that's one of the reasons this deck is really good. There actually isn't that much Lava Balloon being run, which is the like hard counter to it. But I get out through here, Dark Gob doing work. I get through without taking any significant damage, and I got some pressure on the other side, and I'm only down a little bit of Elixir. So early game, I'm able to do well here, and now that he puts down Pump, I'm looking to pressure. And I know that he doesn't have an AoE spell in hand, so I try to go both sides. I think I may have been better off here. Well, no, I kind of like what I did. I baited out the Goblin Gang, and then I Goblin Ganged the other lane, and I got the tower. I did a good job, actually. And this is kind of what it's about with like Split Pusher. I knew he didn't have Zap in hand, so I went ahead and rushed the other side, and I got a tower for it. But now, even at this point, he was smart. He went in the lane that I have to push into, so that's good for him. I was just like, well, we're probably going to lose this tower, but I'm going to have to try to 3-crown him, or at least I'm going to have to constantly create pressure. I can't stop his attack, but he can't always stop mine either. So that's the thing you have to do in this deck, is you have to beat him to the 3-crown. And then here I defend a little bit. But I was kind of baiting out his balloon. I knew he would have to use it. And now he can't quickly pressure the other side because he had to use his balloon to finish off his right side. Which, I mean, yeah, he got a tower, but that's the point, is I'm able to get the balloon out. And now I have another opportunity to where his push won't get to my tower before mine gets to his. So, and now he decides to go the other lane. Honestly, he probably, if you're a Lava Hound player, you should probably push for the 3-crown immediately. You shouldn't go for the 2nd crown. Because the way I win is by split pushing. If he forces me to go down the exact same lane as him, I'm probably screwed. But as you can see, I just keep up the split pressure. He misses lightning, but even if he had hit Dark Gob, it wouldn't have really done much. The tower would have finished off the balloon. But yeah, you just use Dark Gob to snipe away the balloon. That's the main threat, and then you just go for the 3-crown. And you can see me pressuring. And he does eventually get back the balloon, but I get another barb, our Battle Ram down rather, and then I lightning to finish, and I am able to take the win, just barely. But he wasn't too bad of a player, and I was able to take it. So next up, let's do 3 Muskets, because I don't really know. I don't see that deck too often. Golem. I mean, Golem's kind of self-explanatory. You use Pekka. Once you see like a Golem or a Giant, always say Pekka. Don't ever use the Pekka at the back. That's only something you do against like control decks. Always make sure that you have the Pekka available for the Giant or the Golem when it's coming to your side. Ooh, let's show Graveyard. Alright, let's fast forward this a bit. And then I'll briefly show through Musket and then we'll get 2 games in. So he gets a decent little defense start the game off here. Pekka's really nice though because what you can do is you can kill like an Executioner or a Night Witch. It'll survive and then it'll counter push and it creates pressure. And even if it doesn't get any swings, if it does get swings, it's like the most satisfying feeling ever. But if it doesn't get any swings, you can still pressure the other side with your Battle Ram. And that's what you often do to win the game. My zap was a little bit bad there, but I put skeletons down because the Pekka's tanking, so I actually do get some dude hits in there. Get tower down to 1998. It's almost my birth year. 1 year off. Born in 97. So let's see. I'm definitely ahead at this point. I kind of guessed that it was Graveyard at this point, just guessing by his support cards. And oh, so another really cool thing about Dark Goblin is, I think this was probably an overcommitment, but if you're doing like a battle round push and he likes to use Executioner, all you have to do is get 2 little dart shots and then lightning, and it'll kill the Executioner. So the Dark Goblin really good at sniping away that Executioner. I failed to surround correctly there. That was my bad. So I actually could have played this game quite a bit better. But that being said, I still win pretty convincingly. Yeah, Dark Goblin in the back does a really good job. Now I'm just trying to finish off his tower, get some value here. Pekka does a beautiful job, and I get the Battle Ram through. And then at this point, I'm only a lightning away, and I just have to keep the pressure up. And I know that if he doesn't get a tank on his graveyard, there's a really good chance that I can defend without taking any damage because I have Goblin Gang and Dark Gob, and his poison doesn't come out in time, and he misses the Dark Gob. And I just barely squeak it out. But I made a huge misplay at one point and basically lost my tower all at once. So still not too bad, not too bad. Alright, and let's quickly go through this. I actually really like this deck versus 3 Musket. I guess he recognizes me. So Baby Drag, so this is like the typical 3 Musket deck everyone's running right now. It's really solid, but I really like the matchup with Pekka, especially Pekka versus Battle Ram. So you can just kind of run through this. You can pause it or slow it down if you want. But I want to go and get to some matches, so I'm just going to show the matchup real quick in 4 times. And you can save lightning for the muskets as long as you're pressuring when you put down pumps. You're fine. Because Pekka and lightning get a lot of value versus the 3 muskets. See, look, like Pekka just takes out that Battle Ram so easy, and then he can finish off support, and then Goblin Gang can finish off support as well. Pekka down the 2 lane is really nice, or down the Battle Ram lane, whatever. I got a little bit stupid here at the end. That was a dumb idea to lightning that Battle Ram. I knew it was going to target the Battle Ram, but I was running out of time, so I was just like, whatever, and I almost threw. If I hadn't lightninged, I would have stopped that defense a lot easier, but still took the win. Alright, so I lost 1 match while playing this deck, like I already explained that a little bit, and then I think I lost 1 when I was testing a deck that was terrible. It was one I made. Sometimes I make decks and think they're good. Sometimes they're good, sometimes they're terrible, so. But I got 1 loss. That was like when I had like 2 wins. But yeah, I'm doing pretty well. All my wins have been with this deck, as you could see. And now let's try to get some W's for the camera. Oh, I could have hit the pump with that. That was my bad. He's playing 3 Musketeers. I got a lot of damage to start the game, so that's nice. He will have some pressure coming through later in this game, though. Oh, she was able to finish him off. Oh, yeah, this is 3 Muskets. Yeah. I'm not going to overcommit to kill that. I don't want to get further behind Elixir. To kill the miner, that is. I am going to need to lightning this. It's okay so far. Oh, and some people commented about like the being able to see my face like into the camera and stuff. I'll fix that in a couple weeks when I move back home. I'll be standing up most likely, and that'll help. Oh wow, he messed up. He shouldn't have put those in the same lane. That gives Pekka so much value. I don't think I'm gonna need to zap that. I don't mind taking a little bit of damage on the right side. I'd already taken more damage on the left side. That's one of those situations to where you don't want to over defend. You just want to take some damage so you can maintain elixir equality, or at least or an elixir lead, or not put yourself further behind. Any situation, it's pretty good, especially versus 3 musket where their damage is going to be split. So pressuring, yeah. There's the Night Witch. Beautiful zap, and I finish it off. It's nice being able to lightning the Musketeers and then force his attack all down one lane, because then Pekka just wrecks it all. So, yep, as you can see here. I kind of messed up my Pekka placement, but I think I'm okay here. Yeah, I think I'm okay. That'll crash, but then I'll have Dargob assisting. Yeah, okay. I messed up pretty bad, actually. The Pekka placement. That's one thing. The Pekka's easily distracted, so you don't want his attack to get through. Alright, so I still pull out the victory. Not bad, not bad. But one thing is, you don't want to always start the Pekka at the back. You want to start it like in front of the King Tower sometimes, so that he's not able to distract it with like smaller units. That way the Pekka kills what you want it to kill. So, slight misplay by me. Let's give him a hog. Let's try to get that 12 win. Why start the match? This is awkward. Just kidding. I'm chill. Okay, there it goes. Now I don't have to talk to myself. Well, I'm always talking to myself, I guess, but... Okay, never mind. It's better when you're streaming, because then like people are typing to you. You're still talking to yourself, but like kind of not. I don't know. But I mean, that's what YouTube is, so... Alright. Alright, so he's playing Graveyard most likely. I need to play a little bit smarter from now on. Played in the middle so it distracts both. Cool. I took no damage. Alright, I should win this matchup. Golem can be hard sometimes if they stack a bunch of defensive units, but I think I'm fine here. Let's go ahead and be safe. Yeah, watch that golem get shredded, boy. Oh, so now he only has... Oh, Baby Dragon? I wasn't thinking of Baby Dragon. I was thinking he was going to play Night Witch. Now he does. Oh, yes! Nice. Cool. He'll have to play something else. So I don't think he has Elixir, though. I think I'll get a little bit of bar damage. Or he'll overcommit and lose Elixir. Cool. I'll get a little bit of barb damage. He actually has pretty solid defenses to my deck, but I think I should be okay. Yeah, nice. I do need a pressure opposite lane, though. I'm gonna lose this. He has So the problem, well, I can still win, but the big problem, well, I mean, Pekka's so good against Golem, I should still be okay. The problem for me is he has Log and Tornado, so it makes it really hard to get any of my damage through. As you can see. Come on, goblins. Alright, I lose. I probably should have... I don't know if I could have kept on defending that. If he didn't have Tornado and Log, I'd be fine. The fact that he has Tornado and Log is pretty crazy. That's tough. Oh, he doesn't have Pump. Instead, that wouldn't be good against a bunch of other things. Let's see if I could have done anything better. Yeah, so it is kind of a bait deck, so when they have both Tornado and Log, it's a little bit difficult. But let's see. I'm sure there's something I could have done better. So, yeah, see, like right here, this Battle Ram should be able to, like, take his tower down to half HP, but he's saved by the fact that he has Tornado and Log, because I waited for his Log to be used. And instead of taking his tower down to half HP, I only get, like, 2 barb hits. So that's kind of rough. Should have waited a little bit longer before playing that Battle Ram as well. I got decent value on the Goblin gang though. I messed up my skeletons right here, I remember. Yeah, I didn't surround the Executioner correctly. See, I mean, the problem is, like, I felt like I had to do something different because if I would have done the exact same thing as last time, I got no damage on the other side when I tried to. Maybe I could have played it a little bit better. I baited both of those out. I got a good zap. And I still didn't take tower. That being said, he defended very well. I honestly didn't make any misplays that were were really big. Huh. Maybe just a bad matchup. Like, it's good against Golem, but he has the Night Witch. Okay, so another thing that's really important to note with this deck is this deck will be really good after the balance changes. Because Night Witch is a problem. So Pekka, like, deals with her, like, well in the melee form. But the batches stacking up is really annoying. She won't be nearly as good after this patch. And then Skeletons won't be nearly as good, so it'll be harder for people to stop the Pekka. And this is a deck that once Mega Knight comes out, Mega Knight could potentially be a good replacement for Pekka. But no, I think you need a tank killer. So if you put in Mega Knight, you would probably need to take out... you probably need to put in another hard-hitting defensive card. But I really like this deck, and this is the first... I mean, I just now played this Grand Challenge, and I went 11-2, so not bad. Pretty good Grand Challenge. But I think this will be the type of decks, other than Lava Hound, I think the type of decks that will do well against this are triple spell decks that have both Log and Tornado, because those are the main counters to your attack. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'm kind of happy to include a loss in here, so you can kind of see the weaknesses of the deck, how to overcome them, and I hope I taught you guys something, and I'll see you again next time.